Hey, YouTubers. Dun, 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 dun. 03 Power Stroke. 204,000 miles on it. So it's having a 132b, as in Baker, turbo relearn code. So it's got new injectors in it last year. Injectors are fine, runs like a champ. We use IDS and we check the injectors for any abnormalities. Perfect flat line. We've done an air pressure test. Air test it right at the front of the turbo with our air pressure tester. It will hold 20 psi, which is fine. Just won't do a relearn. So this is the map sensor, that hose. It's got a new hose with 2 clamps. We use hose clamps to clamp them on. Where that goes down into the engine, sometimes it get clogged up with carbon. That's free and clear. Show you some of the things that we've talked about. There's a thought that if the air box isn't stock, it will flow too much air. This is the MAF sensor. So that's your MAF sensor. That tells you how much airflow is going in the engine. So it uses the MAF sensor and the map to do the turbo learn. So it has a new turbo in it. It's got an upgraded turbo. It has a Power Max turbo in it. Here's the air box. It has the blue air filter in it. It's clean and clear. What else? We went and air tested the CAC system so that we don't see any leaks in the intercooler. Because obviously, if you have a leak in the intake manifold, the intake gaskets, that will cause troubles. So here is what I have an excursion out there. This is what it does when it's in relearn mode. These are the numbers that it's using, kind of like a cheat sheet. So here's air temp 1, air temp 2. These are volts. EBP sensor is going from 0.36 to 4.7. Now, mind you, this is when it's going into relearn mode. ECT is 2.49 volts. The EGR up is 0.70. The intake air temperature is 68 for 1. Intake air temperature 2 is 69, which is located here. Right there is the right down here by the air deal there. So ICP is 100 volts. MAF is running 34 to 36, which is fine. That's where it should be. The MAF voltage is 1.5, and the MFDS is 0.16. 0.16. So these are the numbers off of a truck that will learn. Okay. So I want to see if these numbers are the same as what's in this Ford truck. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Running Ford IDS system. We'll get it online here. Ta-da. Ford IDS. Truck has 205,000 miles. The only light that will come on after a while is the 132b code. We do know that the air intake sensor has nothing to do with the turbo relearn. It's not using that as a calculation. I do know from experience that bad fuel injectors will make it hard to do a relearn. I can tell you that from a fact. So let's see how we're doing here. I'm going to show you what's going on with the PIDs. So we know that we have a brand new downpipe that's not leaking. Exhaust manifolds are not leaking at the block. They'll be all black. So we have a new up pipe. We have a new turbo with the actuator. I just called the guys over at KC Turbos. Really, really nice guys down there, man. You guys are looking to buy a turbo, KC Turbos is the ones to go with. These guys will answer their phones. They're gonna talk to you, and they have a really, really nice product. So I have a KC Turbos on a 7.3, and it rips. I think that was a 2000 truck, 2000 7.3, yeah. Anyways, let's see how we do here. Get ready. All right, let's see how fast that we start up. That's a good indication on a 6.0. Ready? Here we go. That was like a second. 1 second. Lights out. Check engine lights out. You gotta make sure, and when you're working on this, to get rid of the codes, we'll go to data logger. It will start to do relearn. Do not touch the throttle. There's 3 variables into the relearn. One is vehicle speed, can't be over 2 miles an hour. It will stop learning. You cannot do a relearn while you drive down the road because the VSS, or the vehicle speed sensor, will stop it. Let's see what we got here. So now we're going to go into here. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so there goes the EBP 0.36. You'll start to hear it make a change. There it goes. It's going to go all the way up to 4.7. That's normal. IAT is 71. It has to be above 120 degrees for it to do a relearn also, just so you know. Thickum power is good. The screen on my Tough Book is making the phone a little odd, but map sensor is normal. If I can open that up so you can see it. Yeah, map sensor is normal. You can hear it when it's doing a relearn. Let's see what it's learned so far. Nothing. VGT learn okay. I don't know why the screen looks so weird on the phone. Now it said it's done two learns. I'm trying to get this to it, reading it right. We have Thickum sync. We know it's running, so it has Thickum sync. Codes right now are 3, and those are going to be fan codes because we have a 7.3 fan clutch version on this truck. We're going to have 2 fan codes, which won't cause it not to relearn. The MGP, as it's going into the relearn, the other truck was like 0.16. There's the, can you hear it? Bop, 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 bop. Something weird here. You can see the VGTs changing. I'll highlight that. That's going from VGT is going from about 14%. There it goes. It's starting to step up. There it is. There's 84%, so that's all the way the other direction on the variable vane turbo, 86. It's holding. Just can't figure out why it won't do a relearn. I've already checked the map sensor, all that. But all it will learn is 2. Then it goes back to 1, which is what it does, and until it learns, it will go back to 1. Even on when there's everything's right, it'll go back to 1. That'll show 3, 4, 5 on this number here. Just acting weird. It just won't learn. I thought there might be an issue with the ECM calibration. This thing's just making me crazy, you know. But yeah, EBP's up to, watch when it's all the way closed now. The variable vane turbo is closed. The EBP's coming, so it's producing boost. See? There it goes. 0.36. Now it's going to come up. There it goes. Coming up. So the EBP sensor's working. Oh, making me crazy. Oh, it's making me crazy. Runs great though, the idles. This guy gets his turbo going. Now, I saw a couple of posts saying that you could use a 04, 05 strategy in this truck. You'd have to re-flash it with the tear tag from Fomico or Ford. But I don't know if this system will do that any more. That I don't know. I'd have to try it. Go in there and act like we just put a new ECM in there and use a tear tag off like an 04.5. I don't know. Any ideas would be appreciated. But yeah, that's that screen's weird on that Tough Book. Like a weird screen. It's hard to see with the camera. So, anyways, this is what I have off of a known good truck that will learn. So all the variables add up here. So I'm missing something. We want to give a shout out though to KC Turbos. Those guys are cool. Anyways, let's see what we do. Comments on it. I hope I've gone through everything that I can think of in my brain. So we got new up pipe. It's not leaking down on the exhaust manifolds. Exhaust manifolds are good to the head. You know that we can put a rag into the tailpipe and check for a leak. Anyways, you guys out there in YouTube land, you don't have to have this idea scanner. This idea scanner will help you because it will tell you if you've done the learn. I think Auto Ingenuity does it too. But here are the cheat sheet for all your sensor data. This remember, it uses that MAF sensor and the map. So they say they don't use the EBP sensor till the turbos learn, but you can see on my cheat sheet, this is the known good vehicle versus this guy here. It's the numbers are right. Now I know you're saying you got to check for leaks, so we're gonna go back through it one more time and go back over one more time on this thing. I hope that my video, now the light just came on. That's because it's been trying to do the turbo learn and it hasn't got it. So I think we're gonna do a shutdown and go from A to B one more time. I will post on here what I find is the culprit, and I'll be sure to let you know. Anyways, any questions? DuramaxTechGuy@hotmail.com. Give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my channel, and see if we can fix this thing. So, what are we missing? All right, guys. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good day.